So I want to try something a little new and different. I want to do a past, present, and future. Now I shuffled and I separated, so your past, present, and future. So let's see what's to come. So your past. Ooh. Okay. The 5. Come on, focus. 5 of Wands. Red. Fire. The red at the card represents to me that there's fire, there's conflict. If you see, these men are all with their wands at each other, but yet nothing's actually happening. The sky's kind of unsettling a little bit. There's mice at the bottom, which mice run from threats or danger. So this conflict that you've been dealing with has been a conflict of, I believe, more so with yourself and your placement in this world. You've been feeling like you don't fit in. You've been feeling like the conflict is the fact that you're trying to find out who you are, but in turn with dealing with everyday life and dealing with just trying to do what you can to get through, it's actually counteracting who you really are. So this conflict, see the kitty under there? This conflict has been probably the past couple of years. It could be your place of work. Maybe you just feel like it's just not right for you. It's just not meant, you're not meant for that. It could be a conflict of, I feel like it's more of a job situation or like what you do in your life. That you just feel like you're missing something. You're battling within yourself to try to figure out what the conflict actually is when it's actually right in front of you. It's just you don't see it because you're going about it. That's why I feel like this is more towards like either a job, a position, or it could be the people that you surround yourself with. They may not be on the same level as you, and that actually causes internal conflict because you can't fully be yourself with these people because of the fact that they see things so much differently than you. But this was in the past. Now with your present, again, with the masculine energy, this is crazy. The Page of Swords. So your masculine energy is pushing through. So your masculine energy is what's been missing from the past, and now it's pushing through into your present. So with the Page of Swords being within the present, it's the masculine energy coming out. But it kind of also represents that it's coming in. It seems like there's been a lot of negativity around you. Between the past and the present, it's almost as if this is coming up showing that you're in a situation right now because of the past coming forward in your vision. Now in the present moment, you're starting to see and understand what those issues are, but now it's a matter of, well, what do I do to keep my life going, keep my money flowing, keep the happiness in my life when I am so stressed, when I am so out of it, when I feel like I am surrounded by people and situations that are just negative, that are not good for me. So you're stuck in a place right now where the masculine energy, why can't I say that? My God. Is, if you, like, for what I see is the man standing in front of the masculine energy. So that masculine energy is building up within you, but you don't see it yet. So with these situations and problems right now, which is funny because, you know, you're facing issues, situations, you feel like you're in a battle within yourself, with the people around you, with the situation that you're in. And then for the present card to come up showing that, you know, there is a minor problem going on here, that there is, because of this battle that you've been battling, you've been beaten down to where you're lacking the energy that you need to push yourself through this. So this is not an easy time for this person that this reading is for. This present moment that you're in, you are dealing with a lot of internal things about yourself. That's why I still fall back to feeling like this has to do with your surroundings. So it has to do with the stuff that you have to do, like a job. But you're not fulfilled. You're not fulfilled with what's happening here. So you're still ready to fight, but you're kind of just, you're numb. You are not in tune with what's happening right now. Okay, and for the future coming, oh, okay, interesting. Oh God, I'm losing it. The Magician. And also the number 1 is on the card, which represents creative potential and power to start anew. And if you notice, he has 4 elements there. And I love the fact that there's green, which means that so you're battling something. You've been battling something in your past. More so, I feel like it's where you're at, either financially, job-wise, the people that you're around. You don't fit in because you are a higher being. Your present moment is the fact that you are realizing now what it is that's affecting you. Now it's just a matter of trying to figure out what to do to get by so that you're not so stressed in the process of it, because there's big changes coming ahead. This is just letting you know that you have the ability to make this life what you want it. So if you're not happy with something, everything always comes with a sacrifice. However, when you do sacrifice something, that's then when you are rewarded. So the fact that this card comes up in your future is kind of reassurance that that battle will end. You will come in tune with the energy that you need in order to get through this. It's going to be a time for action. It's going to be a time for you to step up and be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Get out of that funk. Try to make things better. You are, even though you feel defeated and you feel like everything's at a loss right now, you're really not. This is showing that you are at the right place at the right time, and that all of this happening has happened for a reason, to bring you to this point of realizing this is not for me. This is not how I want to live my life. And this is the universe speaking and telling you that you can manifest what you want. It's just a matter of the work. Nothing comes free. Nothing comes easy. And as much as all of us just kind of sit back and hope for a miracle and hope that things change, that's not necessarily the case. You always have to put in the work. You always have to put in the effort. You have to show the universe that you want this, that you want this change. I have to point out, though, the green represents financial stability. Not only financial stability, but also just the reassurance that you will have the tools to be able to change this path that you're now realizing that this battle that you've been battling is just, it's not worth your time. It's not worth your effort. It's not worth your heart and your mind anymore. It's not worth any bit of your time whatsoever. This is why you've become so quiet. You've become to the point where you just feel like it's not even worth saying anything because nothing changes. And it's brought you to this. So honestly, it sucks what this is. It really sucks what this is bringing and what you've been going through in your past. But it's almost as if, you know, I feel like whoever this is for, you've been asking why. Like, why me? Why now? Why is this happening? It's happening because you were stagnant. You were just kind of staying with the battle and just putting up with it day after day after day. So there had to be a breaking point. And us humans, the way that we are, is how many times you got to get slapped around before you figure it out. I mean, we could do that with anything. Bad relationships, being at a place of work that just is like morally unethical to you. You just keep doing it for either the money, the stability, but you're doing it for the wrong reasons, because now that you're manifesting who you really are and it's coming to light, that energy that you've been lacking because of all the battle that you've been putting up with, that you've been pushing this energy aside to basically keep fighting, is letting you know that this is a good thing that you're here, because now you're seeing it. It's right there. It's behind you. But you're being shown that this is temporary. This battle was a temporary battle, but it was a push. It was literally a push to make you see what you really needed to see to get you to this point, to where you're realizing that it's just not worth your time. And once you come to full conclusion of that and you allow that to just come in and you put in the work and the effort to change, because you already are being given the tools to do so, use those tools. They're being given to you. It's a gift for what you've been through. So you have to take advantage of the fact. It's not even an advantage. Just take what you got and use it. You know, when bad things happen, or when things happen to kind of like push us back in a sense, sometimes I feel as though, and even myself, it's been happening to myself as well. This reading could honestly pertain to myself as well, where it's just a matter of the fact that, you know, I've just been going with the motions. You've just been going with the motions. You've been doing whatever you have to do to get by, but that's not fulfilling in here, in your heart. That's not, you feel that you're meant for more. And clearly, with the Magician coming out with that big green glow, golden glow behind him with the number 1, is letting you know that a change will come in your future. But you need to use the tools that are provided to you, which could mean anything. Not necessarily physical tools. It could be your mental mind frame. The tools to help your mental mind frame get better and see things clearer and connect with whatever it is that you need to connect with. But the Magician coming out as the future card is actually a really good thing, and a really good reassurance that the universe is basically like, here you go. I'm giving you the tools to change this whole thing. And as long as you want it, as long as you're ready to go with your tools, that good things will come. So, man, I'm like really feeling this reading. It's kind of like, God, because this battle has been a battle that has been, I'm going to say about 2 to 4 years. This has been something you've been battling. It could even be longer, but when it started to actually show that it is a battle in your life for you mentally and psychologically, it's been the last 2 to 4 years that it's come to light, to where you're really seeing that I can't do this anymore. I can't live my life this way anymore. And I'm still ready to go. I'm still ready to fight. But the fact of the matter is that the fighting doesn't need to go on anymore. The fighting needs to end. So whatever has happened to drastically change your path of life was meant to happen. Even though it feels like it's hurting right now and that you're suffering from it right now, it's a matter of opening your eyes to what you really need to see to allow the universe, the Magician, to assist you in changing this for you, because it's just, it needs to be done. This change needs to happen for you to be 100% fulfilled with what you are and who you are in this life. So that's all, but I do want to play a song and see what comes on. Okay, that's funny because I asked her to play a song and Dreams by Fleetwood Mac came on. So I don't feel like the whole song pertains to it, but there are certain things in this song that's being said that pertains to this reading. When the rain washes you clear, you'll know. So it's clearing your mind, clearing this battle from, stop trying to go back to what's been battling you this whole time. You've reached a point in your present life. This is the present card at the moment that you have realized that this is no good for you. It serves no purpose for you. Your crystal visions, you're seeing them. The visions in your head. That's what she's saying right now. I can't play it loud enough because then I can't upload this video. So it's just crazy. The song also talks about like a battle, like the thunder only happens when it's raining. So still end up remembering what you had, or what you love, what you had. I'm not a singer. So what you love is what you need to embrace. The thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. This battle, that speaks with this battle. You've been manipulated a lot in this. Women, they will come and they go. Jobs, they will come and they go. When the rain washes you clean, you will then know. That's holy fudge. I love when this happens. This is crazy. So whatever it is that's happening to you, it's not good for you. So this push, this literal push, is a push from the universe to tell you that the past that you've been continuously living day to day, that you keep going back to just to make ends meet, does not serve you anymore. It doesn't serve you anymore. And now you are ready to step into your own self. You are ready. Yes, everything comes with a sacrifice. Like I was saying before, everything comes with a sacrifice. So I feel like this is a push because the way it is. This push is the way it is because you kept going back to this fight. Financially, for stability, for ease. You were weighing everything, and for the last couple of years you've been weighing it out, saying, okay, this is what the burning ring of fire went down, down, down till the flames got higher, and it burned, burn, burn. The ring of fire. Yeah. So it's not your present moment is you're done with that fire. You're done with this battle. You're done with this torture, because that's literally what it feels like. It feels like this was more of a manipulative mental issue, and the more that stuff came to light to you, the more this was hurting you. And you have it. It may not be this very second, because everything takes time, and things take sacrifices too. So this push that puts you in this position that you're in right now was absolutely needed, because without this push, you would never have stepped away from this battle. And the battle is still kind of lingering. You still have ties you need to cut. There's still doors that you need to close. This is not something that's going to come overnight. I'm not going to sit here like some of these other readings and say, oh, instantly, manifest everything. No, this takes time. And that's where this card comes in, reminding you that you have it. The universe is here with you. They're hearing you. Your ancestors are with you. But you have the power as a magician to manifest what you're hoping for in your life. And that's That's amazing. It's just, I can't stress enough that it's going to take time. That's the problem. Like, you're at a point where you feel like the time, it feels forever, because this battle that you were battling was a very long time worth of a battle. So you're at a point where you feel defeated and you've officially given up, but that's not the case here. And it's just a matter of now making sure that you realize that you're more than what this place or what this person or people have made you believe. And you've been dumbed down for so long from this place and these people that you lost connection with yourself and your connection with the universe. Because how can the universe speak to you when you're being sided or, you know, brought into a certain direction that you're not meant to go? You're not going to see it. So I was getting a little bit more of a message. So I just wanted to see what else was coming out. And this is literally telling me that battle that you were battling. See, I can't just do 3 cards. This is what happens to me. It winds up being a really long reading. It's crazy. So basically what this is telling me is that battle, you've been the hermit, like I had said previously. So this is weird. But basically, careful thought, contemplation of where you're at, what you're doing, you know, why is this happening? You are withdrawn from everything around you just to get through what you thought was the right thing to do. When you're in the process of this, you're finding your inner wisdom. Again, you have the answers that you need within you. You you already know that this is not good for you. You already know that now that you have secluded yourself from this situation for a little bit, mentally and physically, you now know that you have been blinded. You have been blinded, even though, see the moon right there? You are being shown everything that needs to happen. Again, masculine energy is coming out. So the pause in your life because of this battle, it's like, I mean, if you notice, like, we don't see her hands or anything, but she could easily move this blindfold and then see the moon and see her answers. But again, see the path? The path, the why, like I keep talking about, the why. This means so many different things for so many different people, but you're at a crossroads in your life and you're being blinded by all that hurt and pain and suffering and sacrifices that you've had to make to get you to this point. So it's just, oh my God. This is letting you know, just look at it logically. Remember the page of swords. Like, just tune into that masculine energy that you're lacking. And it's, you know, no matter what decision you make, it can always change the path. It can always change, but you're being shown that battle is not good for you, but you are wise enough to step away and realize that you're being blinded by what's really happening. But to conclude this reading, the bottom deck is the world. I'm feeling a lot of emotion right now. Like, I want to cry in a good way. Oh God. Yeah, okay. Don't be crying on TikTok now. This is just blatantly coming out and showing that you're going to conquer this. This is going to be victory and triumph at the end of this. You're going to return to your original divine state, your connection, who you really are. By leaving this battle, this opens up a whole another world for you. a whole nother aspect of life for you. The lessons that were shown in the cards, and now you're here. You're going to be able to fully feel like you are yourself. Again, it doesn't show you that this is going to happen right away. It takes time to get to this point, but it is there. You have been working towards this change very, very, very slowly in the process of being a hermit. But now is the time. Like, you need to be rewarded for what you've been dealing with. And this is confirmation that, you know, you're gonna be rewarded in the long run by doing what's best for you here and your connection with this reading pertains to somebody who is very spiritual, who has put that spiritualism aside just to get through life, not realizing that your spiritualism is actually what you need in order to stay good, stay like this. It's going to happen. You got to give it time. I know it sounds like, well, how much more time? Like if it's financial, it's like, well, how much more, you know, everything is going to work out for the way it's going to work out. And hopefully after you take this step and use your tools to get you where you need to go, you will learn from this lesson. This is a lesson learned, that you do not stray away from who and what you are. Who and what you are is what makes you an individual on this earth. And you have every right and responsibility to be that person. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Love you.